Hello good people and welcome back to another video in this absolutely stunning Monday afternoon. The sun is up, we are going to Scotland, windmills are going, the truck is going, everything's spinning as it should. Well, my day didn't start it as well because I was getting ready to drop the kid at school this morning and I realized I got a flat tire on my own car. So don't want to brag or anything, but I've put the spare tire I think in 10 minutes. So if any Formula One team want to looking for a Jesus Christ, for a wheel fitter, just so you know, I'm available. So any Formula One car can look me up. You got my my email on the description. I'm ready to be hired. So yeah, luckily I had a good spare tire, because usually I forgot to check them, and I think 2 years ago when I went on the Scottish Highlands with my wife, I had a puncture and I forgot, or I don't know what happened, I forgot to check the air on my spare tire. We had the punctures very up north in the Scottish Highlands, and had a flat tire. I took all the luggages out of the boot, pull out the reserve, and surprise the spare tire was flat as well. So yeah, always a good idea to check your spare tire, just see if it's still inflated. Luckily it was done. Take a look at that view. Oh my god, wow. Just trying to stay on the road. Right, so going to Scotland Monday afternoon. Haven't had this beautiful sunshine on the Scotland runs for maybe weeks now, and you know what it is, when the sun is out, I mean, it just fills you up with energy. Everything, I don't know what you do, it doesn't matter. When the sun is up, you are in a great mood, isn't it? Especially after a long period of just clouds, rain and all that. And today the weather is just fantastic. I don't think it will be this way for much longer. I think from around Wednesday the rains are coming once again. So yeah, just embrace them while they last. Absolutely stunning. So yeah, I was thinking about a topic this morning, because I was speaking to a friend, and he was kind of bit of struggling with money right now, and it does surprise me a bit, because we are on the same income, we work for the same company. We worked at the same company during the winter holidays, where we were on that great money. He even worked longer than me because I had COVID and I had to self-isolate and all that. So he earned much more than me, and I was surprised for him just to tell me that he was struggling a bit. And I was like, okay, well, what the fuck are you doing? I mean, what's your daily expenses? And he went, well, I drink 2 or 3 coffees, I eat out once or twice a day. And I was like, okay, hang on, let's draw the line there, because there's a huge difference between me and you right now. Because I only eat when I'm at work, like on a restaurant or out anyway. Only if, I don't know, something, I don't know, I just don't have what to prepare the previous day. So now you might get this as advice, you might get this as tips or whatever, but I never, first of all, I never drink coffees from the service stations. Just think about this way. A coffee, a Costa, it's about, I don't know how much is it, 3.50, 4 pounds. 4 pounds for a coffee. Are you serious? I mean, what the hell is that? Who can afford to drink 2 or 3 coffees a day with 4 pounds or 3 pounds of coffee? I mean, I just can't do it. I just cannot do that. Okay, if I'm gonna grab a bite, let's say I didn't pack any lunch from home, and I really have to stop somewhere and get a bite, right? What I do most of the times is I hunt down for McDonald's. Now I know it's not healthy. I'm not eating it every day. Maybe once a week or once every 2 weeks. But I'm trying to avoid like any services, any lunches from the services in any day, because they are just ridiculously expensive. And that's why I'm saying, when I'm gonna stop and eat something because I didn't pack, I prefer going to McDonald's because it's cheaper. It's cheaper than let's say the Burger King. At Burger King, if you're not in the UK, a menu with chips, a burger, and I don't know, drink, it's 10 pounds. Yes, it is 10 pounds. It's just absurd. For me, it's absurd. No. I mean, yeah, as I've said, I'm not gonna starve myself to death, but to do that every day, I mean, come on, you're just throwing away money. You're just throwing away money right out of the window. Can I overtake, please? Can you just reduce the speed for a second? Thank you. In case you didn't see me, I'm in the Scania, so please slow down. Allow me to pass. Thank you. So yeah, coffee is out of the picture. I drink my coffee in the morning, and I'm drinking anyway. I'm drinking Italian espressos, so very short, very strong coffee. Not that I don't like the Costa, because it's sweet, it's long and all that, but of course a lot of calories, and I have begun to watch my intake, so to say. I think it's very important, especially now because I'm doing these long runs. I don't do any exercise. I think there will be a great idea if I should really start to count my calorie intake. That would be a great idea. Come on. Yeah, you're in a rigid, you don't know how to flash me in. Anyway. So yeah, coffee out of the picture for me. I think I had my last coffee at the service station, I don't know, months ago. Now really, first of all, it's way too sweet, it's way too long for me, like it's way too big. Even if I'm gonna drink a coffee, I'll go at the McDonald's and have an espresso, and that's it. I like my coffee short and strong. No milk, no sugar, no nothing. Just a shot, bang, good to go. Getting hot in here. So yeah, coffee at the McDonald's is maybe, I don't know, I think about £1. So that's why I love McDonald's. It's much cheaper. And if you're gonna get like a menu from McDonald's or anything, like a meal deal, it's gonna be about £5, isn't it? If you're gonna get a Big Mac or Big Tasty or whatever the hell, it's still, you can go around with about £5. So it's twice as cheap as the Burger King. Burger King, it's I don't know, £10 for a menu. I mean, what the hell? With £10, if you're gonna go in, I don't know, any restaurant, you can have I think a proper meal, don't you? I don't know, I'm just saying. But yeah, most of the times, as I've said, maybe once every 2 weeks, I will have a Mackey's. When I really crave for a Burger King, I'll have a Burger King, but extremely rare, extremely rare. As I've said, 90% of the time, I pack my own food from home. Much tastier, because I don't want to brag, but I do know how to cook, and my wife knows how to cook as well, so we make some really great dishes. So I prefer packing the lunch from home, even though today, I will probably show you later, I didn't have much, because we didn't cook anything yesterday because we went out. It was a really nice sunny day, being Sunday, so we went out, we didn't cook anything. So today, even though I don't have much, I can still get away with it. So if you're thinking about, let's say I would have a coffee and a meal, that's gonna be what? Already 12 or 13 pounds, which I saved today, right? Multiply that by 5 times, right, over the week, and let's just drop the menu down to 10 pounds. You're saving 50 pounds every week. You're saving at least 200 pounds each month if you're gonna pack your lunch from home. That's 200 pounds per month. It's more than 2 grand a year. 2 grand, 2,000 pounds. With 2,000 pounds, you can have a lovely holiday just by saving your lunch money and packing stuff from home. I mean, that's how I do it, okay? You don't have to do it like me. But maybe, yeah, the topic today, it's maybe tips on how to save as a truck driver. So, coffee and drink. Wow, genius. And food, yeah? Coffee and food. If you can avoid those, you should be great. Now, what about drinks? Well, for me, it's always handy right here, somewhere. For me, water, and that's it. Once again, I'm not drinking any pops, any soda. I think they are bad for your health, first of all. And they are pretty expensive, especially when it comes to stopping at the service station on the motorway. Now, I know everything is expensive on the motorway. Think about this thing. So a bottle of water at the supermarket, it's what? 50p, 80p, right? If you're gonna stop on the motorway, you will pay almost £2 for a bottle of water. £2. I think I've said this on the previous video on some time ago. Milk has become more cheaper than water. I mean, what? How is that even possible? I think water is right now at the service station the most expensive drink. Of course, not beer and all that, but you get the picture, right? I mean, how can they charge £2 for a bottle of water? And they have these deals, you know, with the Monster Energy drinks and all that, when they push you to get maybe 2 of those drinks let's say Monsters, right? A Monster drink. And I think you can get 2 Monster drinks with, I don't know, £3, I guess, if they have them on a deal. And for some people that's a better deal because they get 2 of those, but it's only 1 liter, and the bottle of water is, I don't know, 1.5 liters, 2 liters. So anyway, drinks as well, they're all very, very expensive on the motorway, and I always pack a bottle of water, a fresh bottle of water, every day. I think this one is 1.5 liters, and I am trying to drink like all of it, because you know, ideally will be for a person to drink 2 liters of water every day. Sometimes I don't, but I'm even if I'm gonna bring home some water, I'm gonna finish the bottle on the afternoon or on the evening. Very important, water. Skip the pops, skip the juices, the Coke, the Fanta, the Sprite, all that's it. It's shit. Just skip it. Drink water. Water is great. And especially if you're gonna drink a lot of coffees and you're jumping on that Monster energy drinks as well, or the Red Bulls, not good. Not good for you. Especially if you're gonna be on long distance driving. Just spend all day behind the wheel, not doing exercise. Not ideal. You really have to watch your weight. Talking to a guy who's, I don't know, 1,000,000 stone heavy. But anyway, I'm trying to watch my weight now. Because if not, I will have to buy new clothes, and I don't like buying new stuff. The road to home. Definitely the best road ever. Always a nice feeling when you're going home. Especially feels good when the sun is up and you're in a good truck. Hopefully I won't get any diversions today. By the way, last week I got a diversion going back on the M6, and they got us to some villages and all that. I was having a double decker behind me as usual, but all of a sudden all the traffic was being diverted under a bridge, and that bridge was 15.9 and my trailer was 16. I know that in reality the bridges are not exactly what they say. They do have sort of a margin error, but still, when you see it, makes you sweat, doesn't it? So basically I had to stop. I've lowered the suspension on the trailer, I've lowered the suspension on the cab as well, and made it through, no problem. It was just about 1 inch in theory on paper, but I think the gap was pretty significant. I was very careful about it. I didn't want to do a bridge strike, and it was one of those old bridges, an arch bridge as well. So I blocked the traffic for a couple of minutes, just stayed on the middle of the road and got under it. Definitely makes you sweat when you see it. So yeah, any other tips? Other tips, or not tips, how I do things, right? One other thing is I'm always very attentive regarding to the commute times and commute distances, because especially when I'm gonna do agency work, I'm not gonna take any job that's further than, I don't know, let's say half an hour maximum. I would go like 45 minutes, but it would have to be like a really good rate, because if you're gonna add 2 hours to your commute every day, I mean, it's just a waste of time, isn't it? So I'm very careful, just choosing job which are really close to home, you know. I remember one of my first jobs in the UK, when I was still based in Liverpool then. I got an agency, they convinced me it's a very good idea to work in Preston. Now, if you're not familiar, from Liverpool, from my house to the actual workplace was exactly 1 hour. 1 hour to get there, 1 hour to go back. And you can imagine, it's not only wasted time, it's only wasted fuel, and you have to take all those things in consideration. And when I'm choosing a car, I'm always looking to get an economical car, you know. So I've got my car is a Passat 2011, I think. Yeah, 2011. So what, 11 years old car. It's a diesel. It's very good on fuel, and very high on emissions, how we all know it. But the thing is, if you're gonna go on the motorway or heading to work or whatever, you don't want a high consumption, don't you? I think my MPGs is around 50 miles per gallon, so that would be around 5 liters every 100 kilometers. I'm always looking about that on the car, to be as economically as possible, because you can see what's happening with the fuel prices. They will just go up and up and up and up and up, and eventually definitely the electrics will be the way forward. But right now, I don't know, I think I'm gonna wait at least about, I don't know, maybe 5 years, 10 years, then I'm gonna switch to electric. Although my father in Romania, my dad got a Dacia Spring, I think Spring, the electric one. Anyway, he's very pleased with it. I think the range it's about 150 no 250 kilometers, something like that, and that was during the winter. But should be very similar to the summer, because in the winter you're gonna need heat, right? You're gonna get a lot of heat in the cab, and during the summer you're gonna use a lot of AC. I don't know which one uses more electricity, but definitely plenty of range. It's not a big car, as you can imagine, but it's cheap. I think he paid for it about 8,000 euros, and for a brand new car, of course the price of the car, it's about 1600, but you get all kinds of vouchers when you're gonna go electric from the government. So brand new car, electric, 8 grand. It's not a lot. And what I like about cars is to get actually to get my hands dirty, you know what I mean? Because my friend has a CLS, I believe. Anyway, he paid a lot of money, over 10 grand for a car, for this car, and for him to do an oil change, I think he told me it's about 500 quid. 500 quid to change the oil. I mean, fuck's sake, I'm changing my oil and all my filters and all that for under 100 pounds. And I'm doing it myself. And I'm doing it like in, I don't know, 40 minutes, something like that. Problem is, with an expensive car, you won't be able to do much. So I'm saving a bit from there as well. And also the road tax. It's only, I think, yeah, I paid 30 pounds for the whole year. Now insurance wise, I mean, it depends. Insurance is strange. I think I've mentioned this, I think last year on another video. My insurance dropped from 900 pounds to 300 pounds, just like that, in 1 year. I don't know. I don't know why. It's just stupid, but I'm very glad, because on my van, because I still have the I just got that van to do the conversion, and for the van I'm paying 1,000 pounds a year. But asking around, that's just about the normal price everyone has to pay for a van, even though I'm not using it for commercial work, right? So yeah, insurance are crazy, and just you have to think about it. I don't like, me personally, I don't like to have anything paid in direct debits, or if I'm gonna get something for, let's say, either a camera or a drone or the car or even the van, I like to pay in full. I don't like it that every month, even if it's a bit, even if it's, I don't know, 30, 40, 50 quid, 100 quid, I don't like money to be gone out of my account every single week or month or whatever, for all kinds of things. So for me, it's something like, can I afford it? Can I afford, I don't know, a camera? Have I got £1,000? Yes. If not, just not gonna buy it. Because usually you will end up spending much more if you're gonna do it in settlements. Sometimes it helps with, I don't know, with small things, but definitely on high value purchases, I prefer to buy it, to pay all at once. You know what I mean? So yeah, definitely commuting has to be taken in consideration, and basically car costs, right? Anything car related, because that's your commute. If you don't get it up and running, you won't be able to go to work. You don't have a job. So it has to be really well maintained, and you have to afford it. You know what I mean? It is very easy for anyone basically to just jump on a finance and finance a car which, I don't know, costs 20 grand, and you're just gonna say, fucking hell, the finance is only 200 pounds a month. Yeah, but every single month for 5 years, 10 years, that money will go away from your pocket, and by the time you've paid the whole car, it's gonna be undervalued so much that you will not get that money back. Well, there we go. It is exactly 6 o'clock now on this beautiful, beautiful Monday. Still no clouds in the sky, and the sun is just setting somewhere on my right. Yeah, the sun is gone. It's 6 o'clock, and I was just thinking that the days are already getting longer, which is absolutely fantastic. I love long summer days. Who doesn't? Who doesn't? So yeah, there we go. A probably short video in which you haven't seen my face, which is great, I believe. Who wants to see my face? Still the same. Nothing changed there. But yeah, I'm gonna go, and I shall see you guys next time. Till then, take care. Thanks for watching, and see you next time. Bye.